Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm starting to get in the holiday spirit. I know. I know it's a little early, but I usually take my decorations down within a couple days after Christmas, so I like to put them up early so I can enjoy them for like a month. And I looked at Halloween for probably a month, so. Tonight is cooking, of course. I did find a keto recipe. There's a cookie I've had before. They're called snowballs. And I actually found a keto version of it. So I'm going to try that out. If it works, then I'm going to make them at Christmas time. So tonight's an experiment. So we'll see how it goes. And I do have a guest in the basement. Are you ready? All right. Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Michael Ann. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good.
That's good.
What's new?
Not a heck of a lot.
Have you recovered from the cruise?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should say, have I recovered? No.
You've had a lot on, too. And I know a lot of people had stuff going on. So now we can breathe and hopefully things go smooth for the next while.
Hopefully next year will be a better year. I mean, we had an awesome cruise, though. That was, again, chalked one up to one of the most fun cruises that Gary and I have been on, along with the other Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise.
Yes. Having an awesome cruise director again certainly helped.
Agreed. Agreed. And Adventures Ahead or they just got off the ship with him, didn't they? I think they had the same cruise director on the Breeze.
Possibly. I think he's there till the middle of January or February, and then I think it is, and then he's off. I know he's on the Valor from February till May, and then he's off there for a couple months, and then he's on from July till November next year, so on the Valor. I should see who's in there. Hello, Danny. Hola. Oh, Amy says he gets off today.
Oh, okay. Hi, Amy. Hi, Danny.
And I think one of our servers, Joven, gets off today or tomorrow as well. And goes home for a while. Ooh, we're in the kitchen with Michael Ann. Yeah. I got the oven preheating. I got the ingredients here. I'm just trying to know if I want to mix it by hand or use the blender. So I got the hand blender there. So we'll see how it goes. If I can't mix it by hand, we'll just take the blender to it. I also have, I got a USB hub, so I have my camera and my microphone and my mouse all plugged in at the same time.
There you go.
I'm hoping it sounds pretty good.
You sound great on my end.
I was given this microphone last year for Christmas from my oldest, and it's like I couldn't use more than two things at a time. So
I have one. I should hook it up. Look at this. Whoops. I want it. Oh no, this isn't the exact one I want from Captain Billy, but yeah, I do have one. Roxy's away?
She is going to a convention in Atlanta or a suburb of Atlanta, and she was leaving today, so she said she might go live, she might pop up, she didn't know. So if she shows up in the basement, she shows up in the basement.
I miss her, and I am so ecstatic that she had such a wonderful cruise.
Oh, she did.
And a lot of help from you too. I know you took her around Progresso and whatnot. We didn't even get off the ship in Progresso.
That was definitely an adventure. Okay, starting with almond flour. Wrong hand. Somebody trying to come up from the basement. Woo, that's bright. 1 second. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, I gotta get my things organized. Danny says, looks like you guys had a blast. We did.
Yeah, videos. I'm still doing my Jubilee. And after I finish my Jubilee, I'll be sharing the breeze again.
I have shorts set to release after I get my M24 ones all dropped. They're all scheduled, but and then I've had issues with my editing program. It'll do the pictures just fine. It doesn't want to download the videos to edit. So I'm playing around with a couple other programs. Scott from Controversial Cruising suggested Canva, so I started playing around with that. I just haven't got too far. I got distracted.
Canva's real fun. I have Canva and I pay for it, but I do my videos. I make my videos with iMovie and then I upload them.
No, I don't have a Mac. I have Android and a PC. Are you ready to come up, sir? Hello, Steve.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, my friend. How are you?
How are you, my dear?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good.
So
I want to go back to that beach.
Definitely.
I know. I am so glad y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah. I
am so glad. That's one of our favorites, as you know. And we were going to go back because we did book a princess, but with Gary's eye surgery and everything else that's going on in our world, we canceled it. Lost money on it, but we still canceled it. I would much rather go on a Carnival or a Royal, but with Gary's eye surgery and stuff, he's still healing.
Oh, that's okay. Good.
Nobody made your birthday cake today, James? That's sad. Well, happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, James, and hello.
I made a birthday cake for my wife. It was a mitigated disaster. I couldn't write with the icing or anything on it. V loved it, but I'm like, oh my God.
It's the
thought. It was horrible.
The thought that counts, though.
It tasted good.
Lazy enough, I'll go down to the grocery store down there and get the little, they got little ones for like $6. Saves a lot of work. Anyways, let's start with 1 cup of almond flour.
Okay.
What are we making?
They're called Keto Snowball Delights. I've had these snowball cookies before, and I see how these turn out. If they turn out good, then I will make them at Christmas when I'm making, everybody else's lovely little goodies, and then they really aren't keto, so I can make these for myself. Hi. Hello, Tommy. Welcome in.
Hi, Tommy.
Let's see. Combine almond flour, sweetener, and salt. Okay. Sweetener. I'm using stevia.
So, question.
Yes.
Stevia is the same amount as regular sugar, or is it less stevia or more stevia?
I use the same amount in baking because baking is kind of a finicky exact measurement type thing. So
stevia, I find, is a lot sweeter than sugar. So
it is.
Would you kind of adjust it for that?
If I was just using it to sweeten stuff, I use a little bit, taste it, whatever, but I can't really taste this. So if you're putting sugar in, sometimes like when you got cream butter and sugar together and all that, baking can be a finicky exact science type thing. So
baking can be quite complex.
And I know stevia is healthier than sugar, but
it's lower carb, but
it's more what?
It's lower carbs, but
lower carb.
And is stevia or is it Splenda that has the formaldehyde in it? One of the two, I think.
Probably Splenda.
Splenda has.
Is that okay?
Splenda has an awful aftertaste.
Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I have Splenda in my coffee every morning, and I'm still here, but that's just a God thing.
Like, this says Splenda Stevia, but I'm reusing the container.
Yeah.
Oh, it's stevia and Splenda?
There's a Splenda brand Stevia. And we got a quarter cup,
I didn't know that.
quarter teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt.
Find a place to put these things.
Sweet and salty. Sounds good by me.
Okay.
It's funny. Every recipe, even for something sweet, needs a salt in it. I never understood that, but I guess there's something in that reaction that just it needs that salt. If it doesn't have it,
I think salt sometimes brings out better flavors and stuff. It's like people that put salt on, or let's say on fruit. I've seen people that put salt on watermelon, or they put salt on. I watched the other day on apple. I know my mom used to do that on like sour apples. She would get a sour green apple and put some salt on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. I think lemon and lime juice does similar, but I'm not crazy about lemon or lime juice. But I heard that can be similar to bringing out flavor.
So in a mixing bowl, combine almond flour, sweetener, and salt. Okay, I got that in there. Ugh.
Spilled my water.
So mixing that in there, and then it says add softened butter and vanilla. I've I've measured out the half a cup unsalted butter. Well, I had salted, and I should have probably lessened the salt when I put it in there. But this is an experiment, and if it works out, we'll make it again. If we need to adjust it next time, I'll do that.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but the basics like the flour, sugar, all that sort of stuff, there is a certain part of it that you can't change. It has to be the same for the chemically reaction or whatever. But then everything else you can adjust as per.
And this feels like it's going to be a pain in the butt to mix by hand, so I'm going to use the blender. But before I do that, it also called for a teaspoon of vanilla. And I'm still working on my vanilla from the Dominican. I got a little bit. But I did get 2 bottles of vanilla in Mexico.
Wow.
So a teaspoon of vanilla.
This side.
Do this very good.
Yeah, I like vanilla.
Oh, wait.
Flavoring.
Hi.
Hey, guys. Hey, Michael Ann.
Hello, Gary. How are you?
Well, hello there, big guy. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Yeah. I was off for the last couple of weeks, but I'm going back tomorrow.
Oh, back to work tomorrow?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, for some reason my eye decided to detach a retina. I guess I'm just getting old, so I had to have my eye worked on.
Yeah.
But it's coming back. I'll be okay.
Sounds good. We've heard a few little things, yeah.
Danny D said hi, Gary.
Hey, Danny.
Roxy saying hello, everyone. I would come back today, but I'm in a restaurant at the hotel. There's music playing that I won't copyright strike, so I'm listening. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. So I'm gonna.
Not a bad idea.
I'll try the mixer. Blend the butter in. I'm just gonna grab the other end of the extension cord here. And then I'll mute you guys so you don't have to listen to them. I'll mute my mic.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense, yep.
Hey, sorry, my friends were running late this evening, and we have dinner plans on a Thursday night, so we're gonna hit it. But I want to catch up with y'all.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I figured I'd pop in and say hi. It's been a little bit.
It's been a little bit, yeah. Sorry, I was doing this and it's starting to fly all over, so I got this little thing you can put over to.
But I'm
That's
gonna
quite
watch
ingenious.
the replay and see those yummy things. Good Christmas recipe.
All right. Well,
Thanks for
I'm gonna
coming
say
by.
this in two
They
languages.
can't see you.
Screen's too low. I'm going to say this in two languages. Tengo que ir y sayonara.
Arrivederci.
There you go.
Hey, no.
Bye now.
Felipe's. Ciao for now.
Woo woo.
Woohoo! I wasn't there to hear that.
Yep, I did at the end. Catch you later. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
I was going to finish mixing this.
Bye.
Oh, that's ingenious.
Hopefully that's mixed up enough that I can do the rest by hand.
I kind of like that contraption. That's ingenious.
I made one before with, I don't know, I think it was a piece of cardboard or something I was making.
Oh yeah.
I'll just put it over here out of the way. Hopefully that's mixed up enough that I can this is blended in somewhat. I can use my hands if I have to.
Well, they're built-in mixers. Your hands.
Yeah.
So, that's the way it was done many eons ago.
Yep. It was. I'm trying to get the butter mixed in with the flour here.
Yeah.
That seems to be coming together like a dough.
You didn't put any yeast in it, right? This is a dessert, so there wouldn't be any yeast.
No, this almond flour sweetener, unsalted butter, but I use salted.
Yeah.
Vanilla, salt, and then you fold in some chopped nuts. It says example walnuts and pecan. Well, I didn't have either of those. I had some I washed my hands before I started Busby.
Oh.
I had some solid almonds, so I put them through the little grinder thing and chopped them up. But it says half a cup, and I think I got more than half a cup here. So let's grab one of these other measuring cups up here. Half a cup. We'll mix that in. Get a little extra. Save that for something else. Don't need any Cali here in my.
Cali here. Yeah.
I'm just going to use my hands to mix that in, and then we're going to make them into little balls and bake them. Little snowballs.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I did wash my hands, Buzz. Before my live started, I used the restroom and then washed my hands.
I was gonna say something. No, Steve, don't be mean.
They're for me anyway, so.
Okay.
All right. That's somewhat mixed in, feels like it. I'd like to wash my hands, but I got to roll them in balls and put them on the cookie sheet. good.
Kid-
Pretty sure
I was going to say that one big piece of dough. Can you not maybe? Obviously, you're going to make like small little balls, but could you not do it in one big ball, or that just isn't going to cook, right?
that would probably take longer to cook.
Right. Okay.
It says make about a 1-inch ball, so
No, it's a meatball size. Yeah, it's not bad.
Steve's never mean.
Who said that?
Steve, you're never mean. Busby.
Well, I'm glad I have you all fooled. I have my days, I'm sure.
Yeah, Steve's pretty easy going.
Oh, Lee just texted she's home. I guess the highway was a parking lot, so she decided not to use that. So must be an accident somewhere. I did hear some fire trucks 10-20 minutes ago. So
Hopefully nothing serious.
yeah, I don't know. All I know is V is home safe, so I'm good there. Oh, just excuse me for a sec.
So the recipe doesn't even say how many they make, so I'm assuming about a dozen or so. I'm trying to keep them about the same size, but I have another recipe that I'd like to try and see if I can use it, substitute a different flour in it. I have lemon cream cheese cookies. They're really good. They have the essential oil in them. I do have some cream cheese left. Might try that. Make those with almond flour, or I have another flour that V gave me that's I think we got it in the States. So it's like a 1-for-1 flour.
Okay.
Hopefully I can get these all in one tray.
Okay.
Did you want to stand up?
I can, or you can, if you want. Then I'll stay here.
Anybody have any favorite Christmas cookies or holiday cookies? Hello, sweetheart. I just got it.
She's making fluff balls, coconut balls,
Keto Snowball Delights.
snowballs, keto snowballs. I knew it was balls of some kind. I just couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, everybody remembers balls.
Okay, I'm trying not to make it a bad.
It's Christmas. It's all about the
Because I have to make sure that what's his name?
Troy. Hello, Nick P. I see you there. Sorry, I can't highlight the comments right
says
now.
that I'm never mean, so I have to make sure I can prove that.
Can't highlight the comments right now. My hands are a little weak.
You can read the comments to Michael Ann. That would be nice.
Okay.
Still
It goes so fast, and I can't see it very well.
So that's why I should be.
Okay. Well,
Just take the picture down. And,
I'm just gonna put this over here and wash my hands off. Oops. Use the Dawn trying to cut the butter. Kinda greasy.
hello, beautiful people.
kick me out of my seat.
Michael Ann, I got a new shirt. Are you ready?
Christmas with my no means. I got my Cozumel shirt on today. I got on Carmel.
Hello, beautiful Nomies.
Okay, so I got the oven preheated at 350, and these go in for
12,
15 minutes.
15, see?
What's the difference in say 13? I know.
Is it raining at your house?
It's been raining all day.
Yeah, same here.
Cold and wet all day. It's gross.
There's an accident on the highway.
Before you got here, you were taking the back roads.
At the light.
Ugh.
I could where the cutoff it like it's over the you have to drive and then it's after the light. And at the light I couldn't even move. I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna take it back. Hello, Tommy, Danny, Roxy. Look at Roxy. I've been wearing this hat since the day I got to Canada because it's so cool. I even slept with it.
Yes, she has. I tried to steal it from her in bed, and she did a karate chop on me in her sleep.
Michael Ann said there was two hats, but I only found one. So I don't know if we left it somehow in Amy's car or something.
We may have.
Okay. Is that almond flour there?
Woohoo! Nick, you share all the people I know. Their nickname is Nick, and their birthday's on the 16th of November. Is all I want to say. It's very popular for Nick.
Oh, you're so old, Nick. I remember when, gee, it's been that long when he was yapping about, he's going to be 30. I'm going to be 30. I'm going to be old.
Do you remember those days, Nick? Were you going to be old at 30?
Old at 30. I wish I was 30.
There we go.
Okay, I have to tell you, Michael Ann. There's a kid that came to daycare yesterday with the cutest haircut. I asked them if I could copy them, and she said, nobody copies my haircut.
Ooh, sassy.
I was like, darn it! So now I have to look for another haircut.
How about my kind of haircut?
No, I'm not going bald on the top. No, it's just not the look.
That's the only look I can do.
No, you can just do bald all everywhere. Just goatee.
You got to grow out the one side longer there, Steve, and then you do the comb over.
We did not synchronize. What were the chances?
My dad had a bit of a high forehead. My dad that raised me. Bit of a high forehead, but he had the bald spot back here. And for the years, he would get it cut so he could do the comb over. Until after my mom passed away, and then and it was just after that. I think it's one of the. My youngest went to Tim Hortons camp that summer, I think it was, and brought back little critters.
That's why I want to cut my hair. I'm all
Ended up cutting off Trevor's mohawk.
rat tail.
Nope. Oh, brain dead. Come on.
In the front and the back. Mullet.
Mullet.
It's like in the front or in the back.
One party in the back. Trevor had a little mullet too, probably.
Oh, that would have been cute on him.
And he was just 9. Ended up cutting that off. My dad couldn't go to his day program until he was cleared. That there was no more critters in our house.
Yeah.
Because 3 of us had them. Never had them in my life until then. 3 of us had them. So once we were cleared, he could go back to his program. But I just took I had a set of clippers and I just took his down to like that. And I never let the comb over part grow out again. It was like, no way.
No
It looks
way.
fine without it.
My dad had a bald spot, and I used to always kiss him on the bald spot. He goes, "Stop reminding me I'm old." Nick, can you just send me the hot weather? And then I could do the countdown with you for 62 days. I just want the hot weather.
My oldest has had the receding hairline for years.
I've had it since I was.
They're 30. They're 30 now, but they tried various styles and eventually just faced the thing that's like was It gets it down to like a 1 or a 2, depending on the weather.
My cousin was the same way. He had beautiful, thick, like wavy, curly hair. And when he turned 20, he was already salt and pepper. And by the time he finishes schooling at 22 or 23, he's like, people think I'm a guy in my 30s, like I can't get a job because they think I'm older. So he just shaved it straight.
Yeah.
Black.
I think Nikki started about 22. My friend Brian, by the time he was finished high school, had receding hairline. Brian shaves his completely bald. Nikki just takes his down to a very short brush cut, buzz job, whatever. And then not just this one here has been a receding hairline, also has some thinning up here.
Yeah.
It's been trying the different methods to help thicken the hair and stuff. So
Well, can I say to Danny and Nick, I have them beat? Because in 44 days is Christmas. Ha! I beat you all. I just beat you all.
that's coming too quick. 60 days, I watching them take Amtrak to New York City for a few days, and
It's going to be fun. You're going to take a cruise while you're in New York for a few days? You know, they have 4-day cruises, I'm just saying.
mainly those land cruises.
I know. But
Yeah,
he's so tall, so he can keep up with the New York buildings.
Washington, D.C. is full of hot air.
Yeah.
96. Wow.
Woohoo!
161 to their bridal shower. Like Christmas Tuesday.
I have a question, Danny D. If I bring a big box, can I go to the bridal shower? Technically, I could say Danny D's adopted big sister.
Well, we are sisters, so we're getting a new sister-in-law too. Then.
So technically, we're getting a new sister-in-law.
Oh, that smells good already.
I cannot smell it from here. Darn it. Michael Ann, were your ears ringing yesterday? I couldn't sleep, and it was like, I don't know, 12:30 or whatever. And I decided I'm going to open Facebook, and the first short that popped up, they made brownies with beans. And I said, Michael Ann's recipe's better. And I just closed the thing, and I went to bed. And I dreamt of brownies. Michael Ann's brownies.
I was thinking about that. Trying to figure out what I was going to make tonight. And it was yesterday, the night before, and I was like, I probably have the stuff to make black bean brownies, but I think I've done them before, but I don't have chocolate chips.
No. Steve, you want to grab me that bread thing past the mustard?
So this one I figured out I had everything. So it said chopped nuts, it said example walnuts and pecans, and I went, I can't have walnuts or pecans. And I went digging through my little snack thing in my room, which has no snacks in it right now. And I did find a package of almonds that hadn't been opened. It's like, okay, you need to chop them up really fine.
This is my banana fruit powder. So they have the peanut butter powder, the banana powder. So I'm trying to figure out something to do with peanut butter and banana something.
Yes, Tommy.
Mm-hmm. It's gluten-free deliciousness.
It's made with black beans. There's no flour in the. I believe I've made it before, somewhere back in the thing.
You can describe them with the word I hate. Go ahead.
They're very moist. And
Did you say it? Did you say it?
yes, but if you puree up the beans with the other ingredients really well, and once you puree it really well, you don't get the texture of the skin. If you don't puree it well enough, and you're eating it and going, oh, interesting texture.
That's fibrous, yeah.
But they're really good.
So how long? Don't be shy for 10 minutes. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. That's how I make my hummus. The more you blend it, the better it is.
12 to 15 minutes or until the edges are lightly golden, and then you allow the cookies to cool slightly and dust with powdered sweetener.
Dust. So you're going to do this?
I did find I'd had some of the Truvia icing sugar.
Nice.
Calorie-free sweetener made with stevia leaf extract.
I finished finally my big dill pickle jar. So now I finally get to open the extra big one that we bought.
It was bad this week. I ordered the USB hub, which I can use my microphone now. I'm using that with my camera. And I ordered a box of gluten-free Oreos and Chips Ahoy.
Oh, the chip!
They were good. Were good.
Were
I
good.
figured when you said you had no more snacks, I figured already.
Were good.
Yeah, trying to stick back to keto stuff, but I've had a few slips here and there, and it's like,
But-
I'm not going to kick my butt right now.
But you know what? At least you're not overindulging, is what I'm saying. Because they were already portioned.
Only, yeah, two in a thing. It's like, I'll have two of those and two of those, and had a glass of almond milk, and
Yeah.
I still got almond milk left. Let's have another. Like, oh well, they're gone. I might go back to having my yogurt and
Well,
berries.
do you remember those little make good little round balls things that I had? I bought a box at work, and I'm going, I need chocolate. I need chocolate. Where's my chocolate? So I'm like, and it's really purposely high. So I'm like stretching like on the top to try to pull the box like this, like pull it out. I said, I really put this box up there for a challenge for me. I was like, do I really want this chocolate? And then I'm like, I take it down. I was like, anybody want chocolates?
Well, after one day last week, Trevor got a few groceries. And it was the night he was making some pancakes. He made chocolate chip pancakes. He ended up using the whole thing of chocolate chips pretty much, other than the little handful he had and the handful I had. He put all the chocolate chips in the pancakes.
Wow.
And then I
Oh,
had a pancake. Or he had a few left over. I had one a couple of days later, and then the gluten triggered my gut, and I was like, "Yeah, no more gluten."
shakes, Shimura.
Texture, the reason I can't eat bean pie.
What is bean pie?
I
What is
don't-
bean pie?
What's bean pie, Tommy? And
Yeah, I don't know.
Roxanne said peanut butter banana shake.
That's what I said. That's why I'm shaking it. Shake, shake, shake. I don't know. I saw this recipe and I'm like, it's applesauce, dried peanut butter, and some cocoa powder. It's supposed to be a fake brownie or a fake cake.
What did I make? Oh, I had one I made last night.
What, beans in a pie? I'm with you, Tommy. I have sweet potato for supper tonight. Ooh, ooh, people, drum roll.
Okay.
Seriously, stop it, stop it.
Slightly golden. I think they're slightly almost overdone on the
They
bottom.
look a little darker on the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, they run out. Let them cool for a little bit.
Do you have a cooling rack, Michael Ann?
They're crumbly right there. That one I tried to move. I'm just gonna let it cool for a few minutes before trying to move it to a rack. What was one I made last night? A keto chocolate mug cake.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
1 egg, 2 tablespoons of almond milk, 2 teaspoons of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of sweetener of your choice, teaspoon of baking powder, and vanilla. It was not bad, but it was, I don't know, kind of a little on the bitter side, I don't know.
Did you put some salt?
Didn't call for it, but I maybe try that next time.
Yeah, I always put a pinch of salt. It's just like when I do something with tomatoes, I put a pinch of sugar.
I was like, well, it wasn't bad. I'll experiment with it.
Yeah, I'm with Tommy. I don't know if I'd like beans in my pie. I don't know.
Potato or pumpkin that's made with beans. No.
But the brownie does not taste like beans at all. That's
No.
the weird part. Ask Michael Ann. She had peanut butter cookies, and I put the brownie between the peanut butter cookies, and it looked like an ice cream sandwich from afar. They were really good. Because I like chocolate and peanuts together. It's delicious.
Okay, see if I can slide this on the cooling rack. Maybe.
Pull the paper. Do a Houdini. Drum roll, please. For the next magic show, stay tuned. Next presentation will be. Tell me where you at today.
Oh, roll over.
Roxy, I swear, I have no patience to knitting. I wish I could knit because I would have knitted myself a big neck warmer, a shawl to match, some socks, and maybe a belt. I was just like, I usually have a white beanie during winter. Can't find my white beanie, so this was perfect. Magic with Thea and Michael Ann. My shoulder's still sore from the cruise.
I guess I can turn this off too.
I can use this as weights. Keeping my weight.
Move that so I don't get. Down.
Hey, where's home? Tommy, where's home again? I send you a package. You think I could remember where's home? I can't. Alabama. On Alabama.
Virginia, if I remember right.
Virginia. Starts with had an A in it. I would put it in cocoa powder. I'd be like, I need some chocolates. It's gonna snow. It's snowing. Chez Michael Ann. It's snowing. Michael Ann, do you want to build a snowman?
Maybe closer to Christmas, and then the white stuff can go away.
Right now, my snowman would melt. We would call him something else, man, but I'm not going to say it online. It's the letter after O, man. Home is up north. No, Busby. My hometown is up north. That's up north. It's 5 hours north from here.
But just using a little sieve and.
I'd be licking that thing. I'm like,
There. Snowballs. But they're not really balls, they're kind of flattened out. But,
now, can I dare say it? They're semi-melted balls.
I'm gonna let them cool before I can taste it.
Do you know what I saw yesterday at Giant Tiger, Michael Ann?
What?
La Bûche de Noël from Vachon.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, if you don't know what La Bûche de Noël is, it's a sheet cake rolled with icing and whipped cream and whatever. It's a Yule log in English, isn't it? Is that what it is?
You know what I saw yesterday at
What?
my absolute favorite ice cream, and it's up to $7 this year.
No way.
I had to get some other things, so there was no way at that point I was spending $7 for a carton.
You want to know what my coworker was looking for? Some tomato something. There was a can, okay? 186 mils? A can of tomato paste. 186 mils. $33 online. I said, that's got to be a typo. $33? Like, hello. That's how our government is letting this happen.
It's nuts.
Nuts are cheaper than tomato paste. That's pretty scary.
Staying home for Thanksgiving and Christmas because Aunt and Uncle will be here for Thanksgiving. Big Bro will be here for Christmas. Maybe sister-in-law may come the day after. We'll see. Snow biscuits? Maybe. Hello, Paul Vines. Welcome in.
Mr. Paul!
Belated happy birthday.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's a birthday pigeon.
Actually, we'll play this for all the birthday people this month or this week because Sharon's was 3 days ago. Yesterday was Sin's servers, with her birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
So lots of birthdays. So here you go, folks. All from you.
Happy birthday!
Paul and Sharon and Sin and
And Nick, and
Uh,
another Nick.
my nephews is today. Somebody else was this past few days too.
I haven't touched my tablet for 3 months now?
And you know, like I say, my one group of friends likes to chat on Thursday nights.
We're chatty chatties.
I had that chat silenced, but the one guy's mom passed last Thursday morning,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and then a friend of my niece that passed, Connor, he passed the following year. His mom passed away last Thursday night. Like, enough already. Somebody else had passed, and also there was a van lifer that passed.
I missed that one.
His name was Wolf. Mark Wolf in the van lifer community? I know the last name was Wolf. Was on Marshall's Facebook. Well, I wonder if these are cool enough.
What I like on the tablet, I can see who I'm subscribed to, all the lists. Can't do that on my phone. That's why I like the tablet. But typing is a different thing on the tablet. I don't know why it wasn't giving me your thing.
Yeah, She Devil said Mark Wolf.
That's ringing a bell.
In the van life community, I know they've talked about him at going at meetups and stuff.
Tommy, are you coming to? Oh, sorry.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm. This is the ultimate question. Not bad that you're just having one, or you're having 2, 3, 4. I have a fruit fly.
Need to cool some more.
What did you say? You need more? I'm sorry, I missed it. You needed something more.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's why it rings a bell.
I know when they talked about meetups, like Quartzite and all that. They talked about. I heard the name. I didn't get to know them through the community. I just heard the name around, and Marshall had shared it a couple days ago.
There we go. Finally, it's coming on.
They're good, but you definitely need to have a drink with them. They're
Okay.
kind of dry. You know, it's butter and
This hat looks smoking online. Should I just turn
Mine's out there.
Should I turn it? It looks like a two like what's it call it?
You should wear mine too. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, yours is cute too.
I've had mine on outside the last few days. I went from being chilly and windy to being wet.
Yeah.
Just
So-
because I put my hat on does not mean I'm taking you OUT. I took you OUT before.
Just got a hat on. So, Tommy, are you coming to M25? Paul, are you coming to M25? Danny, are you coming to M25?
Everybody should come to M25.
I think I should do tie-dye again. But I think it'll be like a $5 thing. Bring your shirt and $5.
I need to wash my shirts. I don't, that glow in the dark stuff with like white glue dried on it.
It looked like something else dried on it. I'm sorry. I washed mine 3 times and still I was like, I pulled one apart and made a hole in my shirt. I was so mad. Brand new shirt. I was like,
They look cool, but yeah, I definitely want to.
I did try to see if it glows in the dark though. That's the only thing.
I had it hanging up in my room, and I had the lamp on right below it, and then turned all the lights out, and it's like I didn't notice anything.
So I'm gonna have to learn how to make my own tie-dye is what I'm thinking.
One day, I promise, just a lot of stuff going on.
You don't have to tell me.
Yeah, like everything this fall just kind of went. Bleh. Now I'm trying to get everything caught up.
I know that feeling.
Well, my aunt's letting me borrow her car tomorrow morning, and I got a bunch of errands I want to get done, but it's like one of them I'm going to have to postpone because of what I mentioned in our chat that's missing.
Yeah.
I was praying to Saint Antoine.
I tried.
That thing didn't turn up, but a Christmas blanket I've been looking for 2 years,
It turned up.
it turned up.
Yes! I got one down, one to go.
Because as they say, nothing's truly lost unless Mom can't find it. Well, I'm not going to dig through their stuff. That they're 2 grown adults. But I stood in the room and going, where could it be hiding? What is that up there under the suitcase?
You mean it's been there for 2 years?
A black or a blue fuzzy blanket under that, and then what's that on the? There's my freaking Santa Claus blanket I haven't been able to find for 2 years.
And it was in your room?
In their room, in the closet, pulled it up on the top shelf. Another blanket. I'm like,
Gosh.
I pulled all the blankets out of the linen closet yesterday looking for it. It's like, and I've looked through all the Christmas bins. It's like I almost couldn't find my Christmas tree skirts. I'm like, where did they go to? But they got put away in the bin underneath all the decorations for the tree.
That's my dessert. You can go get a dessert downstairs. And there's some oranges downstairs.
I waited till after November 11th, and then on the 12th, I started digging out the Christmas stuff, putting things up. Although I didn't move the Christmas tree just before my live because I got the
Garland?
I have a long string of white lights, but they don't quite go all the way around my front window. So this year I started at the bottom corner, and then I took the other one, and I put it at the other corner, and then I kind of went up, and then so it has a little drape in the middle.
Nice.
There's the 2 side windows I have, like a little. That's like a giant Christmas ornament there. hanging those ones. And I used to have a star that hung in the middle one. But I remember I used to hang something in the middle. What did I hang in the middle? And I was taking stuff out to the garbage one day. I went, that star, but it broke last year, so I tossed it. So it's like, do I buy something to go in the middle?
Are you gonna make something?
Nope. I just moved the Christmas tree over. My neighbor's, well, she's directly across from my one on that side, closer to the road. She's got hers in the middle of the front window, and I just kind of went, I'm going to put it over there. And I went outside and looked and went, yep, it looks good there.
I saw that you put your fake tree, and it's it rotates your Christmas tree. And I said, where was that when I was putting Christmas lights on my tree? That would have been easier, just keep turning. And the garland.
Well, I decorate now because one year, I can't remember what year it was, we had a New Year's party. I always have, invite people over, but quite often it's just me and the kids and maybe their partners or whatever. But one year we had a whole bunch of the LARP people show up. We had the Christmas tree up, and a few were getting tipsy and almost knocked my tree over. So I decided after that the Christmas tree comes down between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I put it up early so I can enjoy it for over a month. It's a lot of work to put stuff up just for a short period of time.
We don't even have Thanksgiving because we've had it like a month ago.
Yeah, and it was me and my oldest and my youngest son's girlfriend. And then not this Sunday, a week from Sunday, we're decorating the Christmas tree. I got smart though. I got away from doing that all by myself about
Good job.
7 years ago. Longer than that, because we've been here 7 years this month. So it'd probably be 9 years ago. Just have the kids over for dinner on the Sunday, and it's okay, decorate the tree. Here's the stuff, and we get stuff ready with the hooks on it. They just decorate the tree, and then I have this long string of red beads, and I have them in
Cylinder.
it was a plastic container Maynard's wine gums used to come in. But you gotta hold on to the string of beads while somebody else is stringing them, or if you're doing them yourself, you gotta kind of finagle it so you can string them, because if you let go at the container, all of a sudden they're doing like the slinky coming out of the container. So I've got some videos that
I swear I have the same beads. I swear. I kept the original container and I drilled a hole in the middle so I could just pull it one at a time.
Well, I don't like tinsel
No.
because it's just messy. And it's not good with animals. And they don't do the popcorn or any of that kind of stuff. So I use these beads every year.
Did you do the dried oranges? Because people will ask.
Nope. I just decorate it. And I put candy canes on. And the 1 year when we were still at the house, every time I turned around, most of the candy canes were gone off the tree.
Oh, sorry.
I got a bunch of sweet tooth, and it's like, oh, I see a couple candy canes in their room, and canes in their room. So I went out, and that's when they were like, I don't know, $4 or $5 a box. I bought about 6 boxes, and I hid them in my room. Seen them getting down, I would just go down and put a few more on. And I go put a few more on.
The first year that Steve and I did our Christmas tree, he goes, "Oh, candy canes." I said, "Don't put that in your mouth." He's like, "Why?" I said, those candy canes, their purpose is to be an ornament, not to be eaten. I said, the small ones to be eaten, the long ones are not to be eaten. And he goes, "But I want a long one." I said, well, I can't guarantee food poisoning. And he goes, okay, I won't touch it then. He goes, how old are these? I was like, 2005.
Ow.
And he goes, yeah, not touching him.
I had some up on the top of the cupboard here. I think they gave us free at the food bank last year. And nobody's touched them up on top of the cupboard when they wanted something sweet. So I pulled them out. I actually had one that was broken earlier. So it's like, oh, those ones will go on. They're peppermint ones. But before at Walmart, I got the great value ones that were peach, root beer, and all these other weird.
So Danny, you can ask her. Since I'm your adopted big sister, can I crash the bridal party?
Say no. Say no.
I will bring a game if I need to.
That's a lot of people in one house. Yeah, hot chocolate isn't keto.
But I'll tell you something.
I haven't found a keto recipe for hot chocolate.
I'll tell you something though. At daycare, we had quite a few candy canes left from the Santa Claus. So I put them in the blender, and I said, "Oh, you can put it in your Play-Doh."
That's a good idea.
After 4 months, the essential oil of peppermint was no more. And they're like, what? I was like, I kept telling him, make peppermint Play-Doh. It's easy. The kids will eat it. No, because, you just tell them, this is not the real stuff. I didn't want to traumatize them, but if they would have been older, I would have been like, it's old reindeer poop. But you can't say that to young ones. So.
Well, I was laughing. I was watching one channel today. They've been decorating for the holidays, but I forget what store they went to. And they bought this jar of peppermint dust. Basically ground up candy cane really fine.
Mm-hmm.
They bought the peppermint dust to put on their top hot chocolate. They had hot chocolate, and then they had marshmallows. They put some whipped cream and then some peppermint dust on there. It's like, probably been cheaper to buy a cheap pack of candy canes.
Yeah, go to the dollar store and just put them in the blender like I did. Like
Right.
I had literally 3 cups of peppermint dust.
I usually crush them up and make candy cane bark.
Oh, I haven't had that for a long time. What did William say?
Tell William what you said. What did you say to William?
You don't remember?
There's a lot going on in my head.
Still. I need to fill up my bucket with something.
Hey, Danny, is Thirsty Thursday on?
Sorry.
Do you know, Danny, if Thirsty Thursday's going on? Oh, tell him Aunt B said hello and we need to see them again. Okay, folks, we'll do a Michael and Spoiled Mama raid over to Thirsty Thursday with Controversial Cruising. Can you drop the link in for me? Thank you. You're a sweetheart.
Be controversial and say you lick the candy canes from the hook versus from the bottom. I'm just saying. That's controversial.
So let's go over. Where's that thing? We'll go here. Pin message. Give you guys a couple more minutes. Go back over here to StreamYard.
Cheers.
Yeah, you need to get out of my head, Danny. You do that so often.
She's on fire.
Things before I think of what I was going to say.
Yeah, she's already put it in your thing. Yeah, I can see it.
I just pinned it to the top there.
You're on fire, Miss Danny.
You can do I think we'll right to Thirsty Thursday with Scott, and we'll see you back here next week. We're gonna have a game night. I never got the game questions made up, so it will be fun. As long as I'm not Steve's or Busby's head, I'm all good.
Excuse him, what parlez-vous français?
Thank you guys. We'll see you next
I
week.
resemble that remark.
Yes, you resemble it.